Turkey's paranormal investigation channel, Berdis and Gore, ventures out deep into a forest which, apparently, according to locals, is haunted by a malevolent dark entity known as Jinn. The ghost hunters attempt to make contact with the Jinn, and after a while of searching the dark woods, this happens.
Bak. Ekran var ekran. Oha. Görüyor musun abi? Boynuzlu değil mi? La ilahe illallah. Abi cihaz açıyor şu an.
Görevlisi. Arkada bir tane daha mı var? Bir tane daha var. Bir tane daha var.
Arkada bir tane daha var, evet. Abi baksana şunu. Gözlere bak abi. Tipe bak abi. Allahu Ekber. Yüzün. Kayboldum. Abi yüzüne bak, yüzüne. Yüz yanık. Bu ne? Bu farklı bir şey o zaman.
Bu aynen görevlisi.
Onun görevlisi.
Görevlisi. Hatta bir şey yaptı. O boynuzlu dedi ya. Onun görevleri.
Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber.
Gitti.
Kayboldu abi. Abi lambayı yakala.
Something, which the ghost hunters call a Jinn, stares right at them before vanishing into thin air. All the while, something with even brighter glowing eyes can be seen behind it. But what is it? Creeped out, the ghost hunters decide to head back. However, it doesn't take long for the, quote, Jinn to show itself again.
Bak.
Bismillah lan ayağını mı dinlemiş?
Dibinde çıkmış abi. Senin vefkin üstünde mi abi vefkin? Nerede abi vefkin? Evde mi? Allahu Ekber.
Sen bunu aldın mı?
Abi vefki hiç üzerinde çıkarmayacaksın abi.
Biz takmazdık.
Allah Allah.
Kaç hocam mı saymış? Ne bileyim ben.
Abi vefk çok önemli. Baksana abi, Allah korudu seni. Abi. Bu ne gelmiş böyle abi? Bak. Şuna bak.
The dark figure lunges at the team of ghost hunters and almost knocks them over. And then, when they look around, Jinn has disappeared. Now, I am always skeptical of these types of clips, but after reading the comments under the video, it seems people believe this is a real Jinn, caught on camera. But what do you think? Did Turkish ghost hunters Berdis and Gore capture a real Jinn on camera, like their viewers believe? Use the comments to share your thoughts. The original source of this next clip is unknown. From what I've managed to gather, a person was out for dinner with some friends, when they received a notification on their phone, from their home's security camera that movement had been detected. Joking with their friends that their cat probably knocked the camera off or something, they pulled out their phone, still chuckling. However, when they pressed play, they were shocked by what they saw. The person cat rises in the air as if some invisible force is lifting it. But how? After seeing this footage, the owner's jaw dropped, and yet to this day, they still have no idea just how this happened. But what do you make of this? Did a ghost lift this poor kitty in the air? Or was it a well-orchestrated prank or illusion? Comment below with your thoughts. This next video comes from the Indian Paranormal Investigation channel, Grey Wolf, and has racked up over 3.4 million views since it was uploaded last year. The team, consisting of Vasu Adventures, Shark Swami, and Alameen Kaura, visit an old abandoned school located somewhere in southern India. The school is said to be haunted by several ghosts, with rumors saying that the ghosts are of both the pupils and the teachers. The group split up, with 3 of them waiting at the car while Vasu explores alone. After some time, the group become concerned about Vasu, so Alamin makes the brave decision to go and find him. And what he ends up capturing terrified his viewers.
எங்க இருக்கீங்க போறீங்க? Guys, ரொம்ப நேரமாவே வாசுபாவை கூப்பிட்டு இருக்கோம். பட் யாருமே பதிலெல்லாம் காணோம்.
Now, usually I wouldn't feature this type of clip due to, well, how obvious the acting is throughout the video. Whatever was caught on camera, it creates a genuinely unsettling moment. It could have a perfectly ordinary explanation, or it could be something far stranger. I'll let you decide. This next clip, shared by Robert S., was captured on video by a man who was renovating his home with the help of his friends. However, his friends never felt comfortable inside his house. Apparently, his friends would hear the sounds of children whispering, but no children were ever on the property. As it happened so often, they decided to tell the man about it, and of course, he didn't believe it. However, one night while home alone, the man hears what sounds like a child's voice. Startled, he hit record on his phone to capture the evidence. Although the man missed capturing the voices, he managed to catch a loud noise of something falling. At first, he thought it was just a rat, but it was actually a plate falling onto the floor. Now, this may not seem important at all, but just watch this next clip, captured a few nights later to see how it ties in.
I'm here doing construction work at my house by myself, and my phone starts going off. I start getting these notifications that a person's been detected in my house. 6 minutes ago, it says someone was here. Look. There's nobody here. Yeah, there's no one here. I don't understand. I noticed yesterday there was people detected too, and so I checked the cameras on yesterday's video. Okay, hold on. Okay, alright. Here, check this out. Look, you know what? Then watch this. And then it just disappears. And then I check the second camera in the room, and check this out. Look. A shadow right there. But there's no person. I don't know what to say.
Several notifications notified a man that movement had been detected in his house. And after reviewing the camera footage, the silhouette of a figure can be seen. but it disappears, never to be seen again. And what makes this even more creepy is that footage taken from a second camera in the same room shows the silhouette on the floor, but nothing in front of the light. The man and many viewers who have seen this video believe that this is something paranormal. But what's your verdict on this video? Share your thoughts below. Grandma's house tends to be a place that represents warmth and comfort. You usually leave with a full belly and a 20-pound note in your pocket. But for this person, their grandma's house represented fear and a need to always bring their spare brown pants. In their grandma's house, there was a chest of drawers, which came with strict instructions. Never open the top drawer, which they abided by, until tragedy struck when their grandfather decided to take his last breath. The night before the funeral, they heard a strange noise coming from the drawer room downstairs, and went to check it out, which is where they saw their grandma inside, flicking through an old photo album, and the door that should never be opened was open. She placed the album behind the door and smiled. A smile they would not be able to get out of their head. They were itching to know what was inside the photo album and in the drawer, so they sneaked a peek when their grandma wasn't around, which is when they saw a myriad of creepy dolls, and the photo album with images of their grandmother when she was young. These images immediately made them feel sick to the point where they had to pay a visit to their local hospital, unable to bring a high, feverish temperature down. They avoided their grandma after this, but when she passed, they called upon the guys over on the fourth wall to go check out the house and dispose of the album, which they did, not before having a nose through though, and what they saw made their blood run cold. He dropped the camera to the floor and quickly left the house, claiming he felt the album was dangerous. But if you look at the door behind him, just before he leaves, he had company. The figure of a man on the floor is said to have been lurking behind him this whole time. Meguro was sent to pick up the pieces, and the thing that sent the first shiver down his spine was the fact that the album was still on the floor, even when Kaneko said he put it back where he had found it. Meguro also found something else wrong with the forbidden chest door. A doll was missing, which he then found inside a baby carriage outside the front door, but he never expected the chilling discovery he was about to make. Someone has used this doll to make some kind of Asian version of a voodoo doll. It's been pierced repeatedly with what looks like a needle. And pairing that with the strange, ritualistic photos in the album, was Grandma involved in something cursed beyond our comprehension? Is that why she was smiling, looking at the album before her husband's funeral? Maybe because she cursed it. Was that figure behind the door Grandpa's spirit? Either way, we probably won't be going for a Sunday dinner around this grandma's house anytime soon.